Minister, over the last number of years I have had the privilege to work with Pat Coyle and the Care Champions, a group that have come into existence because of what happened to their loved ones during the COVID pandemic and how badly they were treated. Their stories are heartbreaking. The guilt and the hurt that they feel because of the way their loved ones were treated and how they feel that they were abandoned. Now, Care Champions and Pat Coyle, this group have tried to engage with the government in a constructive manner. They're not about pointing fingers of blame or they want to ensure that what happened to their loved ones will never happen to anyone again. They want to be positive and constructive, not negative. And Care Champions, they just want to work with the government, work with actually everyone, opposition as well, so that people in nursing homes, people in hospitals, vulnerable older people, vulnerable sick or disabled people are not left down the way they were left down. What happened, it's just heartbreaking when you listen to their stories and hear how they feel about what happened to their family members. But like the government, they have looked for freedom of information requests, they've looked for meetings, they've looked for the government to implement the changes that were supposed to come out after what happened during the COVID-19 crisis. And this hasn't happened. And the government is talking about an inquiry now. But there has to be a proper, full, open and honest inquiry. Not an inquiry that's going to blame people, but an inquiry to get to the facts of what happened. And so that these people can have their stories heard and their voices heard. And Minister, when you look at the RT Investigates programme, it's horrendous, like. It's absolutely horrendous. And like, well, what the people in Care Champions said to us is they're not surprised. They're surprised that people are surprised because of what they've found out in their own investigations. Like, the scenes were absolutely disgusting. How 200 complaints could go in against one nursing home. And it took RT, and fair play, RT can be criticised at times and times rightly. But the work that their journalists did here, really important work to try to protect vulnerable older people when the state and HICWA were letting them know. And action now needs to be taken. And the question is, how many of the nursing homes are operating the same manner? And the question, Minister, is it's one of the hardest decisions that a person themselves or a family will ever make, to put someone into a nursing home. And recently I had a member of my own family who was sick and they had to go into a nursing home while they were recovering, and you could only visit between 2 and 4 in the day. So for anyone working, that's no good. No, I'm lucky we have a good family and people are flexible and able to manage things. But then in the hospital, they were only allowed visits from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. So no visits during the day. Like, we should be encouraging more people to visit vulnerable people, not reduce the access to them. And Minister, all of this has come along because of a privatisation agenda that Fianna Gael have driven for decades and Fianna Fáil have supported. When we see money being put before people, profit being put before care, like, how can that be right? And just to leave you with this, there's a nursing home owned by the state, Heather House, in St Mary's campus in Granabraher. They have a brand new dementia unit that was built, and it's lying empty over a year because of lack of resources and lack of staff. At a time when people are crying out for dementia places in nursing home, Heather House, that section lies idle. Minister, you need to act on that.
Come on, get the chat done, Martha.